Hello, everybody. Welcome back
Hello.
to another week of streams by the Hexagon TTRPG. You are currently tuned in to Ash and Blood,
Ooh.
an actual play campaign hosted by me with these lovely men by my side.
Oh, calling us lovely right off the bat?
Calling us man?
Oh, buttering our bread.
That's
Wait a
exciting.
minute. Who the hell's that? On a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday? With all that ass? It's Matthew Bernier.
Oh, look at those hands.
Look at those
Full
gals.
name and everything.
Excuse me.
Look
Yeah,
at
I
those
would
gals.
I would ask you to please not mention my full legal name.
Legal name. It's okay. He still missed 1/3 of your name.
I almost
You
said it
all
and
that
almost
ass.
slipped.
Watch
Give
out
him a
now.
review on Yelp when you got a sec. But don't go away too fast because we've got
It's
a
good eating.
whole episode waiting for you. While the Dayquil passes through my bloodstream, can somebody assist me with the recap for the week?
Absolutely. I can already.
Go.
Got it. I know exactly what happened the last time.
Go on.
But Simon will refresh me. He'll refresh my memory.
Hero, I was excited that you were gonna regale us all with.
I did
your
watch this.
knowledge.
I listened to the stream while I was driving today. I'll tell you that.
Nice.
We decided to head out from Kasasi, and we headed towards Bothos. So we gathered up all the gear we thought we would need. We trekked out, following the wall as closely as possible. Well, quote unquote
Yeah,
wall, the barrier. And we came upon what looks to be the remains of somebody. We picked through them, got a few choice items, of which, let me see what I got. A compass, rolled up parchments, a couple daggers, old rations, clothes, a few little things here and there. Then we continued on to Bothos. We got to the gates, and I believe we were like settling down for the night, and no, I think it was before we were settling down for the night, where something like jumped out at us, and it ended up being a friend.
Well, hold on. There was a there was a little slight
It attacked
betrayal that freaking happened. Friend Pequenu. Friend, pushed me into the goddamn
Betrayal?
barrier.
Just a tease. Just a tease.
Look, we had no
I got
idea that it would happen.
Domino rocketed.
Who killed you?
And then, my homie saved me. Chumbo Wombat.
God, no. It's been practicing.
Caught from out of midair, Chumbo Wombat swooped in and saved
From
friend
flying 1 hour away.
Yeah. A little beknownst to all of us that would have happened, and slightly delayed us.
Talk about blasting off again.
But yeah, came back with the catch to save all catches. And we met what was a wombat /
Mantis.
something.
Mantis?
Praying mantis?
Yeah. At the later stages. So it's got mantis wings, a little, He's cute.
Yeah, he's
wings
cute.
are like strong enough to hold a wombat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a little what?
A wombat mantis, apparently.
He said he's got a little, and then made a noise that I just need to hear again. Honestly, something around there. Something around there. I think it was more.
You knew.
He just wanted to show.
I needed to hear it again.
You're trash, okay?
Wow, throwing it out like it's nothing.
I don't even need to say it anymore.
Yeah. So we carried on with a new addition to the party. Came to the outskirts of Bothos. And we were deciding who to bring in to Bothos, because apparently it's good manners to not come in guns blazing. and we want to be more discreet in our comings and goings. So apparently it's better to not offend
Discreet
anybody that's
incoming.
here.
Yes, thank you very much, friend Basilar. Thanks to the Nameless One's vision while staring into the fire, you discovered that it is likely a good idea to present the most ashen-like of your party first while entering, just to avoid any right off the bat suspicions, and as well not coming in very obviously armed and ready to fight. In the interest of time, since we have our friend Burns here for a second, I'd like you to discuss your approach, and then we'll pass through the travel, and we will get to Bothos. But since the kind of marching order and stuff is important, I'll give you a second to decide that.
I'll go first.
You're talking to us right now, so the party who's together should decide our marching order. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I carved that mask, so I'm going to start wearing it. I look to you, Basilar, as you take the first position. Just nod, and I think I'm going to quietly fade to the back, clothed head to toe. That means I have gloves, I have boots, I have my hood up, I have the mask on.
It's ready to mingle.
And the dagger that I got, I would hide it in my robes.
I guess I feel like friend Bikini and I would be side by side, yeah.
Do like a diamond shape.
But is this the morning
So we'll
after?
just say that you guys leave and you arrive to Bothos like within the area. So we'll pass through those initial few
That's it,
hours.
yeah.
It is still morning. Would you guys wake up like so early that the sun hasn't risen yet, or are you leaving with the sun?
I'll probably rise with the sun.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Perhaps take a moment to chow.
Yeah, don't want to show up too early, or else the gates might be closed.
Sure.
I mean, are there insects in Oleande?
Insects, yes.
Yeah. So I think as the sun rises and you get that chorus of like all of life coming back to life essentially after the night, you get there's the night chorus that kicks in when the sun goes down, but there's also the day chorus that kind of kicks in. You would hear like birds and things like that, so probably wake up with the rest of the life that wakes up all around us.
Beautiful. And so the journey is a quick one, thanks to some genius plotting and some assistance. You guys make it there within just a couple of hours. Although, upon first approach of any signs of civilization, you notice right off the bat that there don't seem to be any actual borders or walls or gates defining the borders of both those. But there definitely is some liveliness. You see the kind of the tops of houses over perhaps not the horizon, but off further in the distance. Some figures running around, running amok. Much more foliage than the kind of sparseness of the trees and the bushes that you had experienced between the two settlements. And I will say that as you get to see more of the city and more of the people and the land, the different crops that seem to jut out of the ground, some grazing cow-like creatures show themselves to you. You also notice a small group of men approaching you, kind of in a similar fashion that you had been greeted when you exited the lake. They walk in formation, not as hurried, but with very much confidence in their steps as they approach you.
Do we see any similarities between them and the...
You know, perhaps in their stature, um, um, that the woman kind of had as opposed to just the citizens. Yes, but in the way that they're dressed, they seem to be not equipped for a battle or adventure. Even they're wearing long pants and robes. Some have the arms cut off. Some are long down to their hands. Some have decorative hats on, it seems, or scarves. So they seem like well dressed, but they don't seem like equipped guards. Although they walk towards you as if they were armed to the teeth. Um, would you speak first?
Are they of like middle? Like what age are they? Are they like very much older or middle age or young?
Once you get close enough to see some of their features, you will notice
Yeah.
that they look mostly middle aged with a couple of perhaps 17 or 20-year-old members in the party.
So this is like a group of
Yeah, how
individuals.
many are there? Yeah.
So you see five figures in front of you.
5. Okay.
And right off the bat, maybe friend Olin would kind of this would
Mhm.
kind of look off for you, but none of them seem to be the obvious leader, which you might think is like a custom of people who travel together. So even such as yourselves, one of you has kind of taken that position of lead, but they all kind of seem walking together, and no one takes a step forward to introduce themselves or to make themselves known as the leader.
But they effectively block our
Yeah,
way
you're
forward.
gonna run into them. Run into them.
Um,
Just close up the formation a little bit.
you're gonna stick closer. So we have
Yeah.
Aslar in the front, and you're gonna come in with.
Yeah, I'll like we'll kind of
Olin?
drag old, and we'll stay
Alright.
like really close to the Basilar.
Hmm. None
I'm
of them
going
look like
to-
Miss Importance.
I'm going to step out, but I'm immediately going to cast "Give Me Fuel, Give Me Fire."
Give me that which I desire.
Um,
Sounds like you're about to start stripping.
No, but that's the lyrics.
but
That's not the grenade.
I think I need 2 rolls
Those
here.
are lyrics. I can confirm.
I want to look for the most experienced of them.
Okay.
You said some were young and some were older, so I'm looking for like someone who's a little wise. Like who's the wise guy on their side?
Okay, that's a discern
Who's the
realities
wise
then.
guy?
That's
Yeah.
how you find out who the wise guy is. You go, oh,
Say, oh,
see which
see
one
who-
responds.
he
yo.
goes, "Aye."
How's that?
And one of the questions would likely be who's really in control here. Seems to be the most fitting.
Hey, sweet. That is going to be an 11 total.
Okay, holy shit. On a 10 plus, ask 3 questions and take +1 forward when acting on the answers. So now your second roll will likely get a +1. The first
Hey.
question, who's really in control here? You see that the person on the rightmost of the line of people walking towards you, he's like missing some teeth and some skin on his face, and messing up his hairline as well. He has like, this short hair, but you can still see his scalp kind of peeking through at the top. Um, and underneath his robe, like as it kind of sways as he walks, you see the material underneath seems to be like padded by something. While the others, some of them just like bare chested under their robes or like wife beaters and stuff. So he definitely looks like he's been through the most and that he's the most kind of well equipped of the party. So you would think that he's the most experienced.
Okay.
You do have 2 more questions. You can hold them or you can ask them now.
Hold them or fold them. Also lyrics.
I think I want to take one of them, which is what is about to happen. Kind of like, what are they doing here?
In this kind of quick moment, you see, well, the ones that you can see their wrists, because some of them are kind of covered all the way down to their hands. They all do wear those same bangles and bracelets that you've seen the others wear, the ones that you know permit you entrance into the city. And you see a couple of them like start fiddling with theirs. You think that they're probably looking for some sign that you either have them, and if you do, to kind of link up to gain some information. Um, yes, the others, the ones that aren't fiddling, they don't seem to have any sort of directive behind their motions. They're just walking confidently towards you.
Okay. So this might actually change what I want to do. Here's a question. How long can I hold that third question? Or should it be used like in this scene, essentially?
In this scene, I would say, yeah, as you're dealing with them and stuff like that.
Okay. Then what I would like to do is look at my allies as I kind of like align myself with Basilar. I gaze over quickly, grab this information, my eyes burning as I kind of like I feel my power welling within me and want to use it. And I look over to Basilar, and I say to him, I think this is a display of status. And I look at the other two. I think the third question is going to be what happened here recently, in the sense of like, what have they been up to before this? What clues can I gather about what they've been up to?
Oh. Okay. Are you looking at them, or are you kind of taking everything in?
I'm using the whispered words to my companions as a way to take in the scene around us, like to turn my head the other way, and so when I turn back, I have all of the information.
Beautiful.
And I think the last word as I turn back to the rest of you is, let's try to be nice.
So you do
see a
know
twinkle in my eye.
Your dead eye or your good eye?
My dead eye.
Every time you say dead eye, I think lazy eye.
Swing indeed.
I think you think it's lazy, but it's just shimmering sometimes, so my pupil's like a bit off.
It's beautiful.
You do notice that the direction that they came from, there's like a raised hill with, it seems to be maybe a house on it, or multiple houses. There's different structures about. Whereas kind of in front of you, you see more of like the farmland and the more like smaller circular houses, paved roads, but nothing as kind of like high up. And so you think that you're kind of right with like a show of status here. These people are like look below, up, they look from at the city from above. So maybe they kind of have that air to them of looking down on people. So it seems like they came from there. Maybe there's some like food on some of their robe, on their chest, some like crumbs that, as they're fiddling with their bangles, they're like dusting their hands off. They look like they were just kind of relaxing. Again, most of them are not dressed for confrontation. So it kind of seems like they were just chilling in their high up castle, not actually a castle, but and saw you as you approached from their vantage point, and came to meet you off at the pass.
All right.
So, just to get like a kind of a little lay of the land, because I don't know if you're trying to show a map on stream or not, but
Oh, I see. It's
Currently
all
blind.
purple for
It's
some
all
reason.
purple.
Uh,
I turn
what
back.
was the
My
fifth
vision
terrain?
blurs with
It
purple.
was, changing scenes, maybe. Let's do
Right.
this.
Because you were saying there are no walls around Bothos from what we can see.
No.
It's just we would walk straight into the
So
village.
if you follow you see there's a path ahead of you. It will just lead straight into a village.
Ah.
Orders
And
wisely.
so them, when you're talking about like them having seen us from their vantage point, is there like a watchtower or
So
something?
there's structures on like a raised hill. You don't see if it's like a watchtower or castle or anything like that. You see like tops of what you assume is housing. That is sectioned off. That portion is walled off. But since it's raised, you can definitely see that it's there in front of you. It disturbs the horizon.
Okay. So, I mean, Basilar is more than happy to just go up and start speaking to them.
I'm going to shout something out. And it is going to be, hello there. What fuels the flames of your desire? And I'm going to lock eyes with that guy so that I can have the true answer to my question. I just read though in this trigger that it says another player. Does this work with NPCs?
Huh.
There's
I mean,
also
it
no
says
role.
player, and yeah, there's no role. But we have made it work on
You have,
NPCs.
but I just now realized that it didn't say person.
Into someone's eyes. But then it says you may ask their player. Am I their player? That's the DM.
I'd assume so.
Play everyone.
It's up to you. It's up to you
Yeah.
as the DM. I cannot cast this. I think I'll just say the same thing though.
We'll say that sometimes it will require a roll if they're kind of magically in tune enough to have defenses. In this scenario, there's no roll required, even if the character does not know or would otherwise keep this hidden. So you lock eyes with this older gentleman, and he kind of like smiles as he says it, and then the smile kind of fades like a instinctual one, and he just says, "Power." Hey, you, and he points out right at you, nameless one. What was that?
Put my hands up and bow to him and go, I simply asked a question.
I think I would mimic his voice back at him and go, power.
Hey, stop that. What the hell is going on here?
Look, I think we're new to Bothos. We're just looking to see what we can. Well, we're exploring a little bit.
Nod.
We're looking for some information, and well, this was the first place we were told to come.
Where do you come from?
Kisasi.
Kisasi, right.
I like lean over to friend Pequeno. I'm like, aren't we from the river, correct?
Where are your stones?
Don't say it, correct?
Are you hiding them?
Our stones?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I got two, I suppose, but like, I
Two. What use is two?
don't know if I should be displaying them. He's like in public.
He said it.
That's their exact purpose, is to be displayed. You're wasting my time. Show me your stones.
Well, if you ask, and I'm just gonna like go.
He's doing it.
Oh my! Not those stones, you idiot.
You ask for my
Beneath
stones.
my mask.
And then I fall over, dying of laughter with feathers.
I'm collecting them for you.
Friends, we are new. We are brand new. We've come to Bothos to essentially bask in your presence and learn from those who have been here much longer.
What do you have? Empty your pockets.
Empty your pockets. God damn.
I take out the little maraca and I'm like, got this.
I don't have pockets, correct?
Your bags.
Got some rations, you know.
Yeah, I guess I'm carrying the bags,
So-
right? So I'll take off the like big backpack and like we have rations,
Tents.
tools for survival only.
A couple of the younger ones will like hobble forward and like drag your bag closer to them.
Oh no. I'm like one hand on the bag. So they drag it and then my arm goes tight.
Now, if you don't mind, like this seems rather forward to ask. We're mere travelers. We mean you no harm.
We don't get many travelers here.
Have you had recent reason to believe that travelers towards Bothos would cause the village harm?
Yes, I do.
I drag the bag back to
They let go and scurry back.
What's happened?
We are supposed to be told of any new arrivals. Otherwise, we assume that you come of your own ways. And you come with no stones? Or no stones.
I got some
Required to
stones.
see.
I showed you.
How do we
Just
acquire
patience.
stones?
Could you show us some of these stones?
He holds up his they all kind of hold up their wrists, and you see 12 stones made into like a bracelet around each of their wrists. Kind of just like gray and black stones. You do not have any?
No. I don't. I suppose these stones are the purpose for, or have a purpose of it as some sort of identification
Yes.
or something.
You, that mask, where did you get that? He looks at you, nameless one.
Right. Just like touch the mask. To say I received it from the ones who welcomed us from the lake. I've been told that my face is most unappealing.
I don't find your face ugly.
Thank you, friend.
The ones who greeted you from the lake. Did they have any names?
Misimportance?
There's no misimportance.
Yeah, she was really, really important, you know? Some have rings. I don't know.
Her
That
name
was
was
Panya.
Oh, like, oh, yeah. You'd
What
remember Panya.
Right.
was the name? Anan? Aman?
Amana.
Amana.
And Jama.
There we
Oh,
are.
yes.
Well, you'll have to get settled in here eventually. You want to get some use of yourselves. Basically, make yourselves useful while you are here. But you're welcome in.
And how can we do that?
Depends what you've got. From the looks of your bag carrier here, it's not much. But that's to be seen.
We don't have much in ways of material possession, but we each have our own set of skills.
Yep. You got a big set of stones on you.
Thank you.
Come along. It's strange, usually you all arrive in groups. But already one of you has arrived today.
Uh,
The silent one?
Yeah, look at the
Yeah.
rest of you.
Mhm.
Is he really tall and really quiet?
That's the one. Come on.
Ah, shit, hot dog.
oh yeah.
Why'd I say that?
I thought he was staying in Kasasi. Okay.
Two of them start to walk. Another two move to either side of you. And one moves kind of with you. And they usher you to follow them into the city.
Is there one that looks like more curious?
I said one of the boys that was looking through the bag that the nameless one held to the ground. Kind of short, shaved head, purple robes. Say like dark blue skin.
Okay. So, I want to talk to him.
Okay, he's taking up like the
Like,
left side. If you do, if everyone starts to move forward, they kind of come in and they just stay on either side of you.
Yeah. If you
I'll kinda,
motion
like,
towards
drift-
him, I'll like rotate.
Yeah. I'll like look to you and kind of just tilt my head towards the left. Kind of just like fall in next to him. Just like, you guys are doing a good job guarding Bothos.
Thanks.
Trying to take care of your village. It's commendable.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty scary out there, so we take it seriously.
Nothing. Well, I mean, yeah, he said something was happening or something happened. What was?
Well, nothing happened here, but it's like he's kind of taking up the wing on his own, so he has nobody to look to. And then he like looks back at you. There was a gash in the sky. Doesn't seem like it's around here, but everyone's on a little bit of a high alert since it happened. We're expecting someone to show up or something.
Hmm.
A gash.
And so that gash has some significance.
In the sky, right?
Because that sounds weird. Yeah.
Yeah. You can kind of see it. Like they point off like just unimaginably far. There doesn't really seem to be anything. There's clouds in the sky.
Oh.
So I can't see anything. I want to perceive as much as possible.
I'll say no at the moment. At this like kind of time of day and everything. Like he kind of knows where it is. At this
Okay.
point. It's like in that area.
Oh well, I mean, it must be serious to get everyone so on edge.
I don't know. You guys seem okay.
Probably be northwest on the horizon.
Oh yeah.
Well, seems like you're handling it pretty well.
Yeah, where do you remember where you're from?
Yeah, Kasasi,
No, before that.
the lake.
Before that.
It kind of
Nope.
hurts to remember. Maybe.
Oh. Well, that's okay. You're here now. It's not so bad.
Do you remember?
Not really. I was in my mom's
Say-
belly, but after that, or before that, maybe even after that, I don't remember much.
I mean, that's kind of what I mean. Like, you show up and then you're just here, right?
Huh,
We showed up from
that's
the lake.
true. The lakes is like your mom's belly.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the way I put
Are
it.
we born again, friend Pequeno?
Pequeno is having a hard time understanding this born you speak of.
No.
When we came to life,
So what's
you-
there to do? Oops. Sorry, guys.
Create.
And as your party walks down the path, a little bit further ahead, you see a very tall, very muscular, very handsome, very astute,
Go on.
Stoic.
stoic
Oh,
gentleman, kind of hunched a little over, speaking to a very small child. Bernier. I won't call you nameless one. What is it on the stream?
unknown.
Unknown.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah, it's not unknown.
Unknown.
My name, no, though you guys don't know it, is Izana Nobungo.
All right, wonderful.
Put that on the
Ooh.
screen for all those who are watching.
You
Make
are.
mofongo.
You kind of have been accosted by this,
You write that
this
someplace for me.
little girl. Oh, yeah. Good.
For the love of God, write it someplace.
Did you carve it into your desk?
Of course I did. I whittled it. I whittled it into the desk.
Where do you want
I'm
it,
working
Peter?
on my whittling.
Just send it to me.
Oh,
DM.
all over his face and chest if I know anything about Peter.
And you do.
So, kind of describe yourself to us. You look perhaps a little different, if only in your garb, than the last time that we saw you. Fully nude.
Yeah, I'm still a, as you said, handsome, tall, purplish gentleman. But honestly, like, just because I don't, you've seen my last,
Mhm.
yeah. So my armor is that I guess it would be kind of similar to what Amana was wearing, but less prolific and made for my physical body, not for hers. It has like kind of the Order of the Kafif symbolism on it. And oh,
No, it's on your stats. I'll get those to you.
okay, okay, I did that myself. But yeah, you can we can go over it after, or send me what you want.
Yeah.
I'll switch it. But yeah. So what would the Order of the Kafif armor look like for like a lower level in the lore? Is there any distinguishing patterns to it? Or any kind of, like,
Definitely.
I think I would have torn off any rank symbol.
Okay. I'll say the motif is definitely gold.
Okay.
Gaudy.
Yes. Very, very like unable to be scuffed gold armor. And if you want to strip off any ranks, I don't know that you would have any.
It would show.
Yes.
That's well, no, like, because if you like, I'm imagining that this is like old armor that I used to have back in the day
Ah, true. Yes.
that I discarded. So any rank that I would have had, like, and it was probably like old school, like old armor
Yeah.
from my beginnings that my parents kept.
Weathered. Yeah.
Yes,
Carl Weathered.
pour one
Okay.
out. The God.
Wait, oh yeah, he did pass away.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can never forget. I can never forget.
So maybe there's some dents. There are some
Mhm.
etchings that have been, I guess, removed or buffed in or buffed out.
Mhm.
Um, and there's
What are they? I got etchings like lines and like crossing out. I like that.
and there's these different like curved lines that come together. They form like a sort of an eye shape, but not like strictly on the nose. It's just that the way the lines kind of curve and bunch together in the middle of the kind of two rounded shapes on top. It gives the symbol of an eye, and that would be on like the shoulders and perhaps on the chest as well.
Mhm.
So
Um,
sick.
yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, I'm just wearing like the basic tourist, maybe like a skirt and greaves, and maybe like some like not pauldrons. Pauldrons are those are gauntlets.
Go.
But my gauntlets don't have any gloves on them. They're like literally just like a metal plate on my arm and maybe like another one on my fist.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's the kind of armor that I'm wearing. And I've got a halberd that I'm kind of just like standing with while I'm talking to the wee child. And yeah,
She
I
can't be
look.
any
That's the only way
older
I
than
look.
like 8 or 9 around. Definitely looking up at you with these very tight, small braids in her hair, purple
Yeah,
and
Zana does
blue.
not like kids though, so not on the list.
That's definitely
You're
okay.
too
Um,
small and
she's like
delicate.
holding onto your skirt as she's like talking to you. Um, her skin is blue and purple, kind of like mixed together, very very reminiscent of one of your party members. Um, she's like, please, please, can you help me? I just,
No,
I just, I need to get out of here.
no,
Please, you're
I'm
the
with
only
you.
one that can do it. Nobody else here cares enough to get me out of here.
What, what, what will it take for me to be rid of you, young child?
You need to get me one of those bangles, those stones.
Yes, well, if I get you a stone, what will you do for me?
Uh, I'll make you my second in command once I'm queen.
No, that's not good enough.
What?
I need to know of the family, the one who wants the stones from you, the one who
Oh,
asks for the gold.
well, what about him? He's kind of a prick.
Very funny. What is his name? And where does he live?
Well, he lives up there, Chief Nazu. And she points to the raised hill that's
Hmm.
sectioned off and um, not sectioned off, fenced off from the rest of the city.
Hmm.
Sits up
And how
there
does
with
one
all his
gain?
gold.
Hmm. Yes, yes. How does one gain an audience with this Nazu?
You can just go see him.
Good. Yes, I will. I will see him, I believe.
You have to help me too.
Yes.
She, like,
So where
holds
does one
it.
acquire this stone? No, don't touch my things. Rat.
He has them. He has all of
Oh,
them.
perfect. Wonderful. All right, leave me now. I will find you when it is done.
Okay. And then she just proceeds to follow you.
I don't. I like ignore her almost completely, and I start to walk.
And the rest of
Do
you
I see my friends
see,
though?
yeah, if you take a scan, you kind of all kind of
Yeah, of course.
catch eyes.
I look
Oh.
around.
Hey, it's
I
him.
know of you.
There he is.
Friend.
Strange tall one who ran away.
did not
I
run.
don't know if he ran away. He just kind of
I left.
disappeared in the village.
What happened to you,
saw
friend?
him. He left early, but it seems like he had purpose, knew where he was going.
I have discovered many
Yeah,
things.
you knew Amana?
Yes, Amana and I are kin. I am Izana Nobungo.
Yazana. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
I knew you were important.
It seems I was once a member of the Order of the Kafif.
And what about now?
But no longer. Yeah.
I have not recovered all of my memory yet. It seems I have been gone for some time under mysterious circumstances. As such, I have not been given full accordance of my previous rank. But I have given more than you. Been given more than you.
Do
I've
you have your
also
stones?
No, I need not stones.
Don't need stones. But we were told we need stones.
Yeah, this guy doesn't need stones.
I don't need stones. No, I
I
have
don't
the
need
stones.
stones.
I have all the
Have
stones
the
I need,
stones.
but not
I have
the same
all the stones I
stones
need.
that you
Oh,
speak.
sorry.
But like, how can we get the stones we need and not need the stones?
You sound excellent.
Such a velvety
You
voice.
will need the stones, but the stones, they are not to be bartered with in this way. I've been given the task to see for myself what this man, this Nazu, is doing.
Who's Nazu?
The chief. The child told me he lives on the hill.
The men are still with us, right?
You look, they've left you.
Oh, wow! So much for a
I
guard.
didn't notice. I wouldn't have been talking if I noticed like 2 guards with him. Like,
He shoots them a
and I
look.
would have known.
Oh,
I would have freaking known.
I
I'll
look
down
around.
to the child, I guess.
Weren't those men bringing us somewhere?
They're bringing us to the village.
But didn't they want us to get to work or earn our stones? Now we're
Yeah,
There are
it's
strange
really useful to the
customs
village.
here.
I
It
don't
could
get
be
it.
my armor. The local guard do not feel comfortable, perhaps, around one of the order.
So there's no order in the village.
Why wouldn't they feel comfortable around the order? What does the
The
order
order
do?
is deeper. The order is just a higher power.
God damn it. You get that under control. This is a lot to take in. So why are we here? Can you get us further in? You seem important.
We seek to pass the barrier. Can we?
I have no more knowledge than you. I am under trial, just as you are. Though I would say it's quite a bit more dire for me.
But you said you have all the stones that you need, so we can just have them and enter.
They're not literal stones. I was making a joke about my dick and balls.
Good one.
I've been given. I'll move my gauntlet, like the forearm plate aside, and you can see like this similar like to the designs, but like maybe more intricate of my armor. Like is a tattoo, kind of like glowing purple on me. This allows me to travel through the barriers deeper within the Ashlands.
A tattoo. Oh, does the tattoo spark any memories for me?
I think it does. I definitely think it does. Maybe even like look at your own arm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Need any rolls for me?
Do you want to take a moment to delve deeper into this instinct that you
Yeah.
have?
For sure. I really think, yeah, seeing that tattoo and the magic and how it interacts would hit a deep part of Olam.
Okay. Go ahead and spout some lore. That's plus
Spout lore.
int.
Intelligence. I got a +1. That's an 8.
Okay, 7 to 9. Something interesting. Up to you to make it useful. So you see the tattoos, and you look at your arm, and you don't see any tattoos necessarily, but you feel like an itch, and it's not just like a blank itch. It's like very defined lines suddenly get itchy under your fur.
Feathers.
Oh yes, sorry, under your feathers. And maybe as like your talons or your fingers or your taloned fingers, whatever you want to call them, brush over, you see like a flash of a tattoo, and I want you to describe what that tattoo makes you feel, not even what it looks like, but like the magic within it, kind of what's that
Um,
bare base memory of it.
Oh man, the feeling that like surges through um Olam's like forearms basically is like just um like the like reverberation of like constant strikes, um kind of like of a hammer hitting something. He's not quite sure what, but just like the repeated motions and like the feeling, I guess, of like accomplishment glowing through it, as like that feeling you get when you've created art that you're really like proud of. So I feel like that's like that feeling mixed in with this reverberation from each bing, bing, bing of, yeah, a hammer hitting something solid that's connected with something else solid.
Awesome.
But I'm not quite sure what.
And the word canvas kind of displays itself
Back
in the
in my
front of your
mind.
mind again.
Hmm. Oh, uh, friend, stoic, um, uh, uh, Azana, what artisan made that
Yes, bird.
tattoo? I mean, crap. Who made that tattoo?
The tattoo was given to me by a woman of the academy. Amon's Academy of the Arcane, I believe it's called.
There's an academy.
Deeper within the Ashlands.
I feel
Okay. So you gotta get past the
I
barrier.
feel an itch to speak with someone from this academy. Have an itch. Itch. Ugh.
Her name,
Friend Bikino, scratch my arm.
I know
So
her
itchy.
name.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff.
It's a very normal name.
It's a name that anyone would know. Her name is Ileana. Of course it is. I knew it all along.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I don't know. Something about it. That
Do I
thing's
keep
special.
scratching?
Oh, it's okay now. It's okay. Sorry. Sorry, friends.
Not apologize.
Or what?
I just getting so distracted. Oh, barriers. So we need stones to get through the barriers, and he does not. Maybe we can get
That's what you
tattoos?
said.
Tattoos of power?
I've been through the barriers.
Only been here for 2 days.
I must investigate the gentleman with the stones. We will just get the stones from the gentleman while I investigate, yes?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you have a child with
We
you?
can just take them, then I
Sounds
guess we
excellent.
should.
We'll see. The important thing to remember, everyone, please, is that he is not to know that I am investigating.
You should.
He is not
told
to
us.
Come
know.
again.
Yeah, like he is not to know that we are investigating him.
Oh, thank you.
Not we,
crap.
no, I.
I?
You are getting your stones.
Oh,
I,
I,
Izana, I'm getting
you.
the stone.
Okay, yeah.
I'm investigating. You're getting the stones. Now you've got me fucked.
This is gonna go
Third
great.
person.
Who's
So
your
why are you
companion?
investigating?
What?
Why are you investigating?
Because the order told me to gain their trust.
Right, but like, is he doing something wrong?
Yes, he seems to be, well, acquiring more wealth than he ought to.
He's keeping everyone here.
No, that's not what I understood.
Oh,
I understood he's getting rich, and that's the problem.
And we should be getting
So,
rich,
how?
correct?
No, but how's he keeping everyone here?
I kneel down to the girl. Is this? Are you part of the order as well?
You lock eyes with her, and like you have that familiarity with her. You're like you look of her kind, and this is kind of like the first time. It's like looking into your reflection in the waters, but the reflection is a girl staring back at you. You kind of share this moment of like, oh, hi.
Hello. What is your name, child?
I'm BB.
Ah, that's a great name. BB.
Thank
To
you.
be
Rat.
clear, is her skin the same shifting hue?
Yeah.
I think I like reach out and like touch her cheek.
Is this your offspring, nameless one? Have you sired this rat?
Huh? No. Not my dad.
Smack my head. I put it down. Well, it's nice to meet you, BV.
You
You
work
seem to
quick.
be knowledgeable of these parts, perhaps more so than your tall companion here, Izana.
He's not really my companion. I just need him. I want to get out of here. I want to go into the city. But I'm just a girl and I can't do anything. And my dad doesn't care enough to help. He thinks we could just stay here and live here forever. But I know I'm made for more than that. And you probably
So-
are too. And she looks right at you. Unnamed, nameless one.
I think I just put a finger over my mask and said, "Perhaps I am, and perhaps we will all have our stones and be able to walk through that barrier together."
Oh, okay.
So, this person's keeping you all here because they won't give stones to anyone.
Perhaps all these people are working for this person, increasing their wealth, causing said investigation.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
So something about their station allows them to, I guess, give out the stones or bequeath the stones upon somebody,
Mhm.
and no one else can do it other than them.
Well,
I want
not
to get
here.
bequeathed.
Are they part of the order?
No, that's why I thought he could help me.
So what gives them that power to just give stones like that?
I don't know. He's the chief.
Okay, no, I don't know anything about this place. I'm learning.
Could I be the chief instead? Can I just declare that?
Uh,
That's
I
it.
don't
There's just something
know.
that's making them chief.
So Olim could be chief. Or Bikini.
If we take out Chief, like
Wait. We're not taking
Olim
anybody
knows.
out.
I guess.
We're investigating. We will go and approach. We will listen to what the man has to say. And then we will leave and we will then decide what to do. He's going to tell us we need to
Follow up
pay him a
on the
certain amount
lead.
for the stones. And then let's just hear about it first. That's what I want to do. Is that all right?
Okay.
All right with you? For the love of
Yeah.
Christ.
Sounds
We can
great.
go talk to
For
him.
the love of the monolith.
Right? If I see my chance to become chief, I might take it.
I think we got
But then
better.
wouldn't that mean that you're
ambition.
stuck here?
Yeah, we have more ambitious things than here. We got adventure.
But
For
you
adventure.
would make an excellent chief.
You would make an excellent chief.
Thank you. You would make an excellent chief. And
Oh,
you?
thank
Oh
you.
no, Bikini does not think so.
I
You're
think
so
you would bring
strong.
New perspectives, much needed perspectives.
None of you are going to be chief. Let's just get that. That's not what's going to happen.
Okay,
'Cause he
you
wants
can
to be
stop him
chief.
from doing anything rash.
We will find you and Nameless One's brat the stones that they need, sure, and I will continue my investigation, and you will be on your way.
She punches you in the thigh. I'm not a brat.
I don't know. I don't feel it.
Yeah,
I
you,
don't
you
acknowledge her at
really
all.
don't.
Now come, let's go.
And I'll kneel down and be like, "There's nothing wrong with being a rat. One of my best friends is almost a rat."
He didn't say
I'll
rat. He
get
said
up.
brat.
Oh,
What
I
the
heard rat.
heck?
You're not that either.
I said both.
Now you're making a rat face. Don't do that.
Hey,
Bye.
I don't
I-
like
I
to
know
listen.
what
I
you mean.
literally said it as you approached me, small thing.
Smell.
Ugh.
We leave her sour.
Kicking dirt.
Phobias.
Yeah. She doesn't follow you anymore. She just kicks rocks and dirt.
Just stay there. I'll bring back the stove.
So you go up this hill. There's no stairs. It's just a raised path, and there's a lot of logs that make this kind of fenced up area, and the gate kind of swings open just enough for a couple of people to step through. Surprisingly, you see a woman who's also not dressed in a manner that you would have thought. Everyone just seems to be robed in silk fabrics and relaxed pants, like harem kind of pants. She's like smoking something and just has like a small child next to her.
Top-notch parenting right there.
Ashing on its head.
Yeah. Hold my cigarette, dear. Lights another one.
Gentlemen, can I
Hello.
help you?
Hello?
We're here to get some stones.
Ah, you're here to see the chief.
I'm here to see you. But you
That's
smoking.
who we need to see to get stones. Yeah.
You're a bird, aren't you?
You know it, baby.
Okay, very well. Come in. Just pushes the door the rest of the way open.
Where's the mantis bat?
Oh, he could camouflage,
Or
so
mantis.
he's like wrapped up, kind of like on my shoulder, so it looks like I just have like a fur. He's like tucked in, and he made himself black, so he kind of like blends in with my feathers a little bit.
Hot. Pushes the door open. You see this temple-looking structure. It's the biggest place in front of you. There's a few tents and there's a few maybe like kind of like shack-looking areas, but the biggest structure in front of you is this big stone temple with these large stairs and these well-carved columns with these stone like lions on either side of the bottom and the tops of the stairs. This ornate looking wooden door with gold trimmings and a big handle. It's very out of place here. And the doors seem to be open. It's one of those rooms, I think it's like Japanese style, maybe. Like you look in and like there's just like open air. There's chairs, but they're just seats on the ground and like low tables.
Yeah,
So everything's very low.
that's hype.
And those like the partitions instead of just like a bunch of walls in the house. But the main room is led into from the entrance all the way in the back. There's this big bellied, big bearded dark purple skinned, just not even shaved head, like bald headed man, robed, sitting in this big chair. He's also smoking as well. He has his back to you, and he's kind of like looking out from the view out of this temple. And as you walk in, you do see that along the partitions on the far sides of the rooms, there are men who are seated cross-legged on the floor. Some of them are like rolling some stuff. Some are perhaps doing some exercises on the ground. It's very like early morning kind of like chill vibes in here.
I like it in here.
Can I just say marching order? I'm going to be, as we walk into this area, I'm going to be at the back of the group.
Well, yeah, Bachelor would probably be. He's fine going in first.
Amazing.
Hello?
The men who are sitting look and put some of their stuff down and stand up. There seems to be about 12 on each side of the room.
Oh, you don't need to get up for us. It's okay. You can sit back down at ease.
4 of them come up to you and they try and grab you by the arms.
Oh, it's okay. I don't got anything. See? I have like loose flowy robes too, so like look, I don't got anything. I'm good.
And they just attempt to drag you forward.
I grab him.
Now see here, gentlemen.
I grab that.
I don't think this is necessary. And
I just look at Izana. Is this the welcome you expected?
so I don't know if I have all the abilities on the bard sheet or not.
You do not, but you can still try and do things that you think your character would do with the knowledge.
Because that's what I want to try
You know
and
what I
do
mean?
to the chief.
Okay,
Like speak to him directly.
Got your nose.
So what would you like to do?
So
We'll say they bring you forward to him. They don't try and like rough you up along the way. They're kind of just like, you are going at the pace that we're walking in this path that we're taking you, and then
yeah,
they stop you.
it's like I appreciate your assistance to help me walk, but I swear to you, I can walk by myself. It's really not an issue. You're most gracious to help me along.
You have your audience with the chief. Come on,
Well, yes, that's why I was here.
shove you forward a little.
Now, hello, chieftain. We're looking for some stones, and we're kind
He's
of
got his
wondering
back to you still.
how we would get those stones. 'Cause it seems like you're the only one that can give stones. So we need to kind of know exactly how to go about getting those stones, please.
He gets out of his chair. You hear like a fart. Turns around. And you hear this like heavy metal clinking as he moves. But he just seems to be wearing, nice light clothing. Oh, okay. You do not say hello.
I said,
Welcome.
hi, chieftain. The first thing I said.
You will refer to me by my full name.
See, no one told me your full name. Everyone just called you Chief.
Chief Nazu.
Okay, so Chief is part of your name.
Yes.
All right, Chief Nazu.
You wish to get stones.
Well, yes.
What do you have?
My charming smile. And this. I'm gonna show a little Morocco.
There's like some stifled laughter in the room. What do you attempt to do with that?
Well, I can do magic. the magic of music. It stirs the soul, and brings about things, an escape from the reality of the world.
What is your title, boy?
Boy, I don't believe I've earned a title just yet.
Then you have not earned the right to speak to Chief. I just made a
But see,
Nabu.
there's no other way to earn a
Nazu.
title but to do
Nazu.
things that you haven't done before.
He turns, and the guys come back to grab you again and drag
See,
you off.
I really don't think this is any way to treat one of the Boerde.
Wait. And they stop you.
And if a title is that important to you,
So you do
well,
have
I
your
think
title. Verde.
I have a supposition, an assumption. One that I have yet to earn.
Very well. You and your party, your friends, you may partake in the ritual of Ashe tonight. We will see what titles that you have. And if you do have, then you can come back and we can discuss these stones. But no one without a title can have even one.
So you all have titles. I'll look around to all of them.
Yes. Some of them are nodding, some of them just don't react. Every citizen of the Ashlands must have a title. It is our way.
See, a lot of this information would have been nice to know.
Well, now you know it.
That I do. I appreciate the sharing of such information.
Meet at
Did
the.
I hear all this? Do I know this to be true?
You don't know of anybody who doesn't know of their sacred title.
Okay. But I don't know anything about like the process of finding out their title. Like maybe because I was born here, my title was like or I don't even have my title
I
right
think you you would know from the absences of your last session.
now. Okay.
So, but you are right. You would have known it right off the bat, kind of. But culturally, you would know of the process of those who
Okay.
are not sure. So
Okay,
you
cool.
are of the Aboral, Aboral, and those are the more paladin, like the holy warriors
Right.
who guard the Ashlands and who enact the rules of those above them. But you are of a family of Aboral. You were born within the city limits of the barracks, kind of, and the temple. So like that's all you've known and all you've known around you. But you do know that
Okay.
there are others kind of on the more outskirts who are of mixed bloodlines, kind of, and who must go through a ritual to find out.
All right, understood.
But it's such a
Okay, so I could just confirm with them like it is true that to live here you must discover your bloodline, your title.
Why is there so much import on a title?
I do not know. Culturally, it's just a thing.
Okay.
It just happened to me. It was like, when you become a man, you gain your title. It just happened. One day my voice became like this, and I had a title. I don't know what to tell you. But there's a ritual.
Interesting.
That's true anyway. I'm just like whispering. And what must I do to gain a stone, Chief Nazu?
You seem to already have been given some sort of entrance, those garbs that you're wearing. But you come to me looking for stones.
I come escorting my friends to the Honorable Chief Nazu,
Hmm.
and I find him here demanding payment. Let us have the ritual and be done, as the old would have it.
No, these are precious stones. If everyone who came crossing into my borders wanted stones, we'd run out of them.
Your borders.
Yes, I am chief. I guard these borders, and thus they are mine.
Who do you guard them from?
Those who wish to do us harm.
Such as?
You, perhaps.
Me?
Yes, you. Although you're quite small.
And you're quite a good leader. Correct.
Flattery. Things are peaceful, and they are peaceful because we keep them that way. We must be diligent and stop any threats before they make themselves known.
And who among the Order has given you this right, Chief?
You must speak to the wizards. They decide everything, I'm sure, as you know.
The wizards. Hmm. Well, perhaps I will speak with the wizards. But let us be quick about it. What is your fee? What is it you demand of these compatriots of mine?
It's simply 12 gold each. 12 gold pieces.
12 gold pieces.
See,
How are they to acquire this 12 gold pieces of each?
Depends on what they have, what they can do.
something tells me that's not a sum that you can get very easily.
Well, there are those in the city who have gold, but they seem not to
Gold is
want
not
it.
a currency accepted in our lands.
Well, it is accepted. I accept it. But others here see no value in it. That is not my doing. So I take it off their hands and I hold on to it. I'm willing to part with my gold, but you must give me something of equal value or participate in the arena. There are ways.
How did you acquire these stones? Who gave you the right to distribute the stones?
He said the wizards.
Yes.
The wizards.
Wizards. Wizards.
The only way to speak to the wizards is through the barrier.
Now you see your dilemma.
I have no dilemma. I will speak with the wizards. I will find my friends through. The
Well,
rat.
like I said, I'm willing to part with my gold. Just depends on what you have in return. Tomorrow there is a competition
Of
of strength and speed and violence. If you are victorious,
or
or
is there not another option?
Well, you can do work for me. Perhaps you can entertain me. There are no defined rules. I see to part with my belongings as I see fit.
Do we see the stones in the room? Are they in here like on display?
Everyone has them on, like they wear them like jewelry.
But the ones he gives out.
No, those you don't see.
Hmm.
You see like gold pieces out.
Unguarded.
But I would settle somewhere for a while. I think you might not be leaving here very quickly. 12 stones amongst the 5 of you is a lot. But I will guard you as long as you are in my city. And you are welcome to do work for me.
All right, Chief, what you got? I'll like walk up. What's on the docket? I can make. Olam.
Ooh.
Olam at your service.
A maker. Craft me a fine weapon.
Sure.
Not one less the one that you carry. And he
No,
points
no.
to the
It
the
has
wood,
to be
the
kingly, of course.
Yes.
King, Lord Chief, Your Excellency, goodness.
Do not call me king.
Why not?
He's chief.
Chief.
Hmm.
There is only
Touchy
one king.
subject, I see. Is there tools, a forge, and things for my group to um, mm, bolster our wares once more for the tasks we have ahead?
There is a blacksmith amongst us, though he usually creates other objects. I'm sure he'll be willing to help you.
With that, your weapon shall be made, sir. And I'll strut out.
And he points to Basilar.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
My ears hunger for a song written of
Okay.
this great abode that I have built for myself. Why don't you do some chores around?
How much is this song worth to you?
Depends how pleasing it is to my ears.
So you want me to do chores around and then play you a song?
Well, you must take in everything that I have built here. The best way to do so is to clean it up.
I'm not opposed, but I would need a guarantee of at least some gold in return.
He takes in this like brand new opportunity of a bunch of willing people, and so he reaches into his side. You hear the jingling of metallic pieces, and he throws you 1 gold piece. So you know I'm good for it.
Okay. I'll begin.
Do you got a song? Hmm.
The third one.
No. I'll walk off into the house.
Sleeps. It's a boss move.
You want to investigate?
Hello, Chief.
My son would love a pet.
Would you have me find one for your son?
If you wish.
Pequeno was thinking of helping Olim. How much gold would this earn me?
To be my son's pet.
No, to find a pet for your son. I am no pet. Pequeno is no pet.
Depends if he can fly on its back or ride it at high speeds. It would make him very happy. That would be a great price.
Pequeno knows just the thing.
You better not be. You fucking bastard.
Toss him into the narrative.
All of you guys need to stay away from Chumbawamba.
Where did Olim go?
He's gone. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The rest of
Amazing.
you figure it out. Make yourselves useful. Come up with some grand plan between the 5 of you. I'll be here. My men are around this settlement.
Seems simple enough.
Exactly.
Yes.
Turn. Leave.
Yeah.
So I leave. I angrily walk out. Is there like a guard or something by the door?
You just see like the mom and her kid, like she's just like braiding his hair next to the door. But like still like a joint in her mouth.
I just look at her, like full stop, look at her. Where's the arena?
Oh. Ashes it on her kid's head because now that's canon.
Freshly braided hair.
So, wipes it off.
That don't hurt.
Amazing.
Just the opposite way of the way that you came. Go past the main part of the village, and you will not miss it. It is a large arena, usually held for sharing of ideas or entertainment, but other times, battle.
I have an idea to share. It's called pain. And turn away.
Ooh.
Damn.
What is Izana doing? Like, what is everyone doing, really?
I would go investigate the house.
I went out to go look for the blacksmith.
Picky, are you
Yeah.
following?
I'm trying to
Olam?
find Olim. Yeah, if I see him right away, then I'll just like run after him.
Well,
And,
so I'm walking. I'm technically leaving with you, Peking. So I'll just kind of like lean down a little bit and say, I'll be at the arena looking into what it might take to fight and win some gold.
Wait.
If you need me.
Oh, well, very well.
Perhaps I will join you shortly. I will wait to see what the others discover. Nameless one.
I won't be nameless much longer.
Hmm.
It's titles he wants, and I will forge my own.
Oh. That heat.
that heat.
That heat.
So let's go. Let's move over to Olim and Pequeno. Let's settle that first.
Yeah, I guess. Is
Olim!
is the hearth like visible, clearly visible? Like,
No, you're gonna have to go look around.
I think I'd like stop someone. So if Pequeno was like running up, I'd be like talking to someone random, like, "Hey, where's the blacksmith?" No hello, no nothing.
So rude. My My goodness.
My goodness.
Hey.
Hey.
Then I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, sorry. I can't help it. It's my tick. Oh, Pequeño. Friend.
Oh. Well, did you find what you are looking for?
No.
Oh,
Crick.
that is quite the
I'm
shame.
looking for the blacksmith, Crick.
It must be around here someplace.
Oh, yeah. We like smell for the fire. The soot, the metal.
You sniff and snuff. You'll have to make your way through some other people's land, but kind of further off, and you do see a structure that you believe to be the arena, this large circular domed place off in the distance. So you believe you are going in that same direction, but the smell is also coming from there, just a bit closer. So you'll be passing through what looks to be, I don't want to say like open concept because that's not necessarily like geographical term, but people have their houses, these circular houses made of stone and earth and vegetation. And then they just have their land kind of open. Uh, some even connected to others very clearly, but it's used for the purposes of farming. There's some cattle and there's some chickens and there is grain. There's just like it's just kind of like farm and housing combined. There's no defined roads either, and there's uh, no one fences off their property unless for the purpose of holding in animals. And so you see people kind of like walking to and fro and playing together, helping each other out in their fields. It's early morning, so they're doing their farm work. And some people will wave to you as you pass by. Somebody else might point you into the right direction if you don't immediately copy their.
Did we get our abilities from our level up?
You can choose them, and then you can like reveal them at a time where it seems important. If that
Oh
makes sense.
man. I was just gonna, like waste it because I took wild empathy. So I know we were discussing it before. I can speak with and
Yes.
understand
Yeah.
animals. Is it
So
just like
yeah.
straight up we can talk? Because if we could, I think I'd just go up to one of the chickens. I'd just be like, friend.
Hmm?
You, friend. Me, friend.
Friend.
Yeah. You know where the blacksmith is, little dude? Correct.
Blacksmith.
Yeah, well, bangy, hot.
Uh, yeah, that way.
Ah, sweet, you're coming with me.
Huh? No, I like it here.
Oh, is it a good village?
Yeah.
Tell me something that nobody knows, chicken. Hmm.
The egg
What do you
came
mean?
first. The egg came first.
It's okay. We'll talk later. I'll put him down. All right, Pequeño, we're going this way.
Nobody knows. What does that nobody know?
You could
Nobody
understand.
I know it. Then
creature.
how does nobody know?
Yeah.
Why did you
Animals,
cross
you
the
know.
road? God damn it!
It is
You know, you
incredible.
just talk to them. We're animals, right? Kind of.
Pequeño understands you.
So you should understand chicken. You didn't understand any of that? Correct.
Not at all.
You didn't understand any of that cry. Oh.
None of it. Not even when Olin does it.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll teach you. But we're going this way. So I guess we'll like cut through the lawns if we
Yeah.
could as well. And I'm saying hi to every animal. Hello, friend. Hello.
Whoa.
Look at the who's on you.
You walk your way through, and you'll end up at the blacksmith. We shall go back to Basilar. It's kind of like an open, like, you can move some screens over to get access to different parts of the house. Or do you want to start near the front? You were more in the middle, so you can just kind of go straight to one if you want to go there. Or do you want to go more in the back where he kind of keeps himself and his stuff?
I want to literally go around the whole house.
Okay, so spend like
Like he said, take all of it
Mhm.
in. So that's exactly what Basilar is going to
Okay.
do. Just walk around the whole place, looking around.
Very lovely. Then you will give me a discern realities roll for the kind of day of tasks. You will get
Okay.
to roll the best of, so roll 3 and then the best 2.
Alrighty. So reality is a plus wisdom. What's my? I don't have my
You do
wisdom.
not. What is your roll again?
No. It is a 7.
7. Your wisdom does not affect it.
Okay.
So you get 1 question, I believe. Yes.
I think so. Yeah. So, have you recently? What is about to happen? What should I go looking for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Seems like a good question to ask for now.
Wonderful.
Although, I also like what here is not what it appears to be. I kind of want to look for the secrets, but I feel like they can both be like intertwined because like the secrets are going to be useful for me because I'm trying to like discern the reality
Yes.
of this house and like how I'm supposed to best like create a song from it, but also investigate like what's happening and why he has like this power that he might not supposed to like be supposed like he's not supposed to have. So I'm looking for things that are not what they appear to be and can be useful or valuable as information.
I'm gonna ask you to choose one just because if you got a 10, you could ask both.
Yeah, no. I'll ask what here is not what it appears to be.
Okay,
I
wonderful.
want to see the hidden stuff.
So you are spending a lot of the day here, right? So a roll doesn't have to be made for some stuff that you're just gonna see. Um, the establishment from the bottom of the floor to the top of the ceiling is like immaculate, like carved each tile, very intricate designs carved in and etched in, and colors of all different hues and a variety of colors all along the ceilings. They look to be even like hand painted, each and every tile. And the screened doors, they move and they glide very easily, and they expose behind them these troves of items, of jewels, things that are plated in gold or just gold altogether, gold ore, and what are they called?
Ingots?
Gold ingots. There you go. Armors, very like silk clothing, and you get these sense of like this very distinct herbs from another room, and you open that door and it's just a beautiful collection of plants. They seem to be like dewy just naturally by themselves, different colors again. Some of them are like even like move in reaction to you coming into the room, kind of like stiffen up and like move their leaves towards you. And so as you go through all of these different rooms, it's just like these collections of different things that just sit there, collecting dust, not in use. Everybody is just sitting outside of these rooms, doing, little menial things like rolling of dice, or, writing, or doing like thumb wars. Like they're really just like wasting away time. And there's just all these like really beautiful things that are being kept um, out of view. And once you get to the back of the house, there's all this gold, and it's left there. You could potentially pocket a bunch of it from what you see. Um, like it's just left, and there's piles of it, and things don't really add up. You've seen this the size of the settlement, and you've heard that the people don't really care for gold. So like he has this extreme amount of gold on him, but he also has all of these belongings that he's clearly traded gold for. Um, so you'd think that there's something up in the sense of like him being willing to trade things for gold.
Yeah, like him giving gold to be weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, also there's a bunch of gold and no one's really guarding it.
Okay. I'll note it all, but and he's saying that like the place needs to be cleaned, but it looks like nobody here seems to even care about any cleaning.
No, I mean stuff is collecting like dust, like I said, and like I'm sure there's disturbed soil on the ground that you can sweep up, and he'll have brooms and stuff like that. So there is stuff to clean, but yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody uses any of this stuff.
Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can potentially just kind of clear it using some sort of magic.
Ooh.
As in kind of like not quite
Mhm.
prestidigitation, but kind of just gusts of wind, just kind of like blow like the dust itself like off and out of this apparently like very open
Yeah.
concept house.
Okay. Uh, we'll call that an arcane art roll to weave a performance into a basic spell. Is there anything distinct about
Okay.
your performance?
I think the performance itself is kind of Basilar trying to come up with the song itself. And like the song itself is kind of very much touching on this kind of hidden wealth, but also wasted wealth in a sense.
Mhm.
That there is no point to this collection, this amassment of a show of power, but without any real meaning behind it. And yeah, so he's just gonna kind of like be just figuring out what exactly he's going to be performing later. That's another 7 plus the 2 from charisma is a 9.
Okay. And you're using this like all over the house, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. There's you kind of have to like cast it a little bit more than maybe you would have liked. Like it's a short-lived spell that kind of just like comes from you,
Yeah.
little gusts of wind here and there. But then when you get to the room with like the gold in it, one of your gusts knocks over a pile of gold that falls to the ground and clatters, and it makes a noise. So a couple people come and they pull the partition open. Hey, don't touch that.
I didn't touch it.
You clearly did.
Did you see me do
It's
it?
on the floor. Don't come on.
The rest of it is on the floor too.
He
It's
won't
in a
like it
pile.
if you touch his gold.
Piles fall.
We're trying to be nice here.
I know, but I'm saying I didn't touch it.
Just don't make any more noise.
I appreciate the warning. Why is there this taboo on noise?
No, I mean, don't make any more noise disturbing his gold.
Why?
He doesn't like it, and he'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the day, and then I'll have to deal with that.
He hasn't looked at the gold once all day.
I know.
Right.
It's his hoard.
Why is there such an importance on gold when no one else seems to care for it?
Like,
Was this a sudden shift in demeanor at some
he
point?
pushed the partition all the way open, and he enters the room, and then he closes it behind him. It's this man with dreads, is like medium sized, dark black, like black skin, like charcoal almost, and like a printed robes on, like animal print, and he kind of like holds it close to himself. Yeah, we were trying to pay off getting our own stones. It's been a couple years now. I still don't have enough. But it seems to be the only way. He was trusted to give these out to people who were worthy of them, because they are precious. He did not make that up. He can't just be giving them out to anybody. But I think he just liked having that power of being able to decide who gets it, and if he gives them to everybody who wants them, then no one's going to stay in this town, and he'll have power over nobody. But if he keeps us all here, then he has the most power.
Does anyone know if he actually has any stones to give anymore?
He does. That's the weird thing. They keep coming and giving them to him, so we see that he has them.
Who gives them to him?
Well, I thought your friend was with them. That the order of the Kafif, they send somebody here to give them to him, but it's always the same man.
Do you know his name?
His name. It's a very normal name. Everybody here knows it. We can probably say it
Dave.
together on 3. His name is
Brand.
His name is Nzondo.
Okay. All right. That is rather unusual, but power can get to one's head.
I don't think I can be of much help to you.
No, it's all right. I appreciate the information you've given me thus far. It's appreciated. Thank you. Maybe you'll be part of my song.
I hope he likes it.
We'll see.
And he'll leave you to your duties. And finally, we move on. Sorry, you're not nameless anymore, are you? Izana, did you stay with the nameless one, or you're going off doing your own thing first?
No, I stayed I'm waiting for Balazar.
Oh, okay. I mean, you
Pass
see,
along.
he's spending like most of this time actually going around room to room, doing
Yeah,
dusting
I'm just waiting.
and stuff.
I'm just waiting, like in the ante room or like in front of the entrance, waiting for
Right.
him.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then we shall move to the nameless one without a title. You can pass by Olam and Pekinu, since they are going in that same direction, just so that you know where they are. But then you continue further, and you arrive to the front of the arena, and there's people kind of sitting on steps near the entrance. But but you can walk straight in and see this kind of like almost like a mini coliseum, kind of like with seats on the side that go up, and a grand foyer, I guess, like a large space in the middle with no foreseen purpose. And there is a small man with very, very pale skin and glasses who seems to be like jotting things down very hurriedly in a notebook and kind of like floating about the way he moves, like around the arena.
Okay. Um, no one. I mean, no one's. This is open concept. Like the
It's like it's like the empty arena of a coliseum, just like people can kind of walk in and out right now as there's nothing being done here.
I want to just look around. I want to get a good idea of like the terrain. I want to get a good idea of like, is there more to this? Like, is there like an underground portion, or is this really just space that is used for a variety of things? If there's some sort of a schedule posted around, that would be interesting to me. But if not, then I will approach the person who's essentially here.
Yeah, you don't see a schedule. You'll see blood stains on some of the broken pieces of the wall of the arena. Um, and there's people walking in and out. There's people having hushed conversations or just regular volume conversations over there and hushed over here. They're kind of just using this space as a place to meet and to talk. But like the person who's like writing stuff seems to be here alone for a specific reason. So you would think he would have some information.
Okay. So my gaze lingers on the blood stains, but I'll approach this person with the information or who might have information, and greet them. Hello. I should have a mug or something so I sound like Bane. Hello.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Are
What
you
can I do you
the
for?
are you the keeper of this arena in Bothos?
Yes. Do you need it for something?
Not particularly. I was wondering about the blood stains that you can see in some places.
Oh, we don't really clean those up too much. The uh, well, the battles, they happen so often. There's no point.
That often?
Well, yeah, every week. There's not much else to do here. If you're looking to earn some respect or some gold.
I think I would like to perhaps earn both of those things.
You wish to enter the arena of kings?
Is that the name of this arena? I think I skeptically look around. It's not that big, right?
No. Well, what's your name? Simple question.
I'm known as the Shadow of Flame.
Oh, that would be a good headliner. Shadow Flame. Very well. What method of battle do you wish to use?
I fight with a weapon, but it is made of fire. And sometimes with fire itself. Is this allowed?
It is not. Shadow of Flame. He sees like crosses your name out. Sorry.
I can wield a regular weapon if there's one.
Yes, you can. The only thing is, if you do use your abilities in the arena, the penalty is death.
I see. Are these fights to the death?
No, until one party gives up.
Right. Well then, I will have to fight with. Do I have to name the weapon now, or can I just kind of go get one?
You can go get one, but are you? Did you come here from Akamba just to fight in the arena?
I've traveled from Kisasi, actually.
Oh, oh, sorry. You. Oh, yes. Well, uh, this is for the usually the Anbesa are the ones who partake in the arena, but you are welcome to. You. What is your title? Oh, right. From Kisasi, you might not know.
I just shake my head. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. You'd better sit into the ritual. You're lucky it's happening tonight. There's one such as yourself going through the same thing tonight. Perhaps it's a coincidence. But get your title and come back and see me. It's just things that I have to take down before the arena, just precautions that we have to take. But it shouldn't be a problem, although it might. Get your title and come back to me.
As you wish, Master.
Oh, no, no, master, please. I'm but a simple worker. You can call me Bilo.
All right, Mr. Bilo.
Bilo. You see, he was like, Bilo.
Bilo. Right. I walk away, a little annoyed. I'd probably go to Olim and Pequenu since they were on the way.
Okay.
Oh, before I go, like maybe like just as I'm kind of like getting out of earshot, I'll just kind of turn and. What's the pay for fighting in the arena? I think that the thought of fighting was like consuming him, and then he remembers that it was for money.
You shot back to the
Kilo?
yeah. He said 12 gold pieces.
Perfect.
And you make your way off. Let's move to Basilar, meeting back up with
Izana.
Izana.
I have to look.
Didn't you name him?
No.
In a way, you have named him.
That's true. That's true.
So, am I aware that Azana like is just waiting for me?
Nope, not necessarily. You left. I just noticed you going off to like search the house, basically, and I waited.
Okay. Well, I feel at a certain point, I'm going to come around, and like that's the part of the house I'm going to be looking like around in. So I'll see him still there. Like, oh, d- are you also here to clean?
I am standing by, observing, watching, waiting. And you? What have you discovered with your little nose?
Well, I'm making a song.
Yes. And what will your song sing, little bird? Pray tell.
Well, Olam's the little bird, really.
Yes. But you sing a sweeter song, I believe. One of Chief Nazu. I would know this song
Nazu,
were
I
I
don't remember
going.
his name. That'd be a good thing to do. Nazu.
The chief on the hill,
Well,
Nazu.
from what I've seen of the house, it's a beautiful house, a little ostentatious.
Showy, making a scene. He's flashy.
Yeah, it's meant to be seen.
Mm.
It's meant to try and show a level of power, but it feels hollow. There's so much wealth amassed in the chambers behind, but it's just sitting there collecting dust. There's no purpose to it. There's no meaning. It's just there. So I feel like the chief doesn't know what true power is. He's just basing this off of an idea he has in his head. Because there's no real value to something if only one person finds value in it.
He's exploiting the people of this village for their labor.
Yeah, he's giving value to something by stripping it from the people and then doling it out very sparsely.
Hmm. I should
But
see this through, but I must tell the order.
if you're telling the order, you should probably let them know that someone called Zondo
Zondo.
is the member of Kafif that's been entrusting the chief with all the stones.
Hmm.
Apparently, it's always him coming and giving the stones to the chief.
I will.
So they might have a
I
deal.
will say this. Yes, I will. I will report this. Zondo. We should find the others before it's too late.
Well, I mean, Olam went to go make a weapon.
Oh,
The
that's true.
others, Kinyu was going to go find a pet, I think. I'm not sure what the nameless one was going to do.
To the arena, said the nameless one.
Oh, yeah, he'd do good in the arena.
Yes, perhaps.
But, I think my skills are best used here. I don't think I'd do very well in the arena.
You're probably right.
I think so.
Well, I suppose.
Do you want me to look for something else? I mean, I'm here for a little bit, while longer.
No, I do believe this is a good start. I do believe the Ordo should be warned of this Zondo. And his dealings, perhaps they know not. They did not brief me of this, and I will tell them.
I don't know. Maybe the order is less uh, righteous than we've been led to believe,
This is troubling,
or less caring, maybe.
but perhaps it is true. I leave you this.
Huh?
I'm going to take the health potion I have, and I'm going to press it into Basilar's hands. I'm going to say, I go now. I will tell the Order what you are dealing with here with the chief, and of what you've told me with Zondo. Hopefully they will be able to send you aid. Perhaps it will be I, but if we do not see each other again, please be well and tell the others. And then I just leave.
Oh, okay.
I walk right out the door.
Travel safe. Thank you for this. No.
Oh, wait! I turn back.
Oh,
Ensure that the rat finds a stone, or I will be back for her if not. And I slam the door.
can you? Okay.
Okay. Are you exiting from the scene
Yes.
entirely?
Yes, I'm going to head back through the barrier and speak to whoever my closest person of contact is within the order. Maybe I know that what's her name? What is her name? Zawina. Maybe I know that like Zawina's close by or something, like in one of the not the inner ring, not what's it called?
Sorry, Terranu?
Terranu, yeah, not Terranu, but Paradise or something like that. So I'll go and see who my closest contact is, and see if they know about this. And if this is just nothing, then maybe I'll come back and try and find the guys, or I'll try and continue my investigation and from a different approach. But I think this is juicy because I didn't necessarily know about this guy they were meeting with, so I'm gonna go bring it back and see what the Order of the Kafif know about that.
This is one of the characters that was mentioned to you. It's just spelled with an N, so sometimes it's hard to get that across. It's kind of
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
So you
Right.
can go ahead and roll to spout lore as you
Sure.
comb through your memories to see what you know about this individual.
Sure. And so I will roll a d20, and I will add what as far as
You roll
lore?
2d6.
Okay, great. We're off to a good start.
We're off to a great start.
A great start at the end.
Yeah,
exactly. This is the first roll of the night. Has anybody else rolled tonight?
Yeah. I rolled.
Oh, there you go. Beautiful.
I did too.
There you go.
So yeah, spout lore is plus intelligence.
Okay. And my bonus for intelligence with my intelligence is an 8, so that is not good. So -1. So that's a 5.
All right, go ahead and take some experience. That's what I was hoping for you today.
EXP.
Absolutely.
Just one.
Just one. Just the one.
I got you. I got it.
And as you comb through your memories of this individual,
of Mizando,
something else comes to the front of your mind. As you are searching, not only like deep within your mind, but deeper within the territory for memories that have taken place there, you see a blade in front of you, and it's a blade that feels familiar. The curve and the sharpness of the tip and the ornate carvings on the blade, on the end of the blade, you recognize. And there's like there's a sadness, and it's masked with this feeling of like self-doubt of that sadness. Like you're feeling that sadness, but you're trying to push it away like it's not your own. And then that blade pierces you. And you see that the handle is like of your own kind, of the Kafif.
okay.
You don't remember if it's yours necessarily or not, but belongs to somebody. And it pierces you in this place that makes you just feel this hollow emptiness as you breathe out. You kind of catch yourself like suddenly like in like a cold sweat, stopping in your tracks, and then you're just kind of like back.
Okay. Yeah. So, but did I get? Okay. So,
But as you were like looking for like a memory of him, of like somebody in
I
the
have
order
nothing
that you
yet.
know, that's all that comes.
I just know he's somebody from the order. Okay. So I know about him, but I don't know them. Okay. So yeah, I'll just continue to head back to whoever I think is closest,
Okay.
whoever I can
Hmm.
report to.
The nameless one sees Izama go off, and you see him enter through the opaqueness, and he walks through.
Every time.
That same thing. The the barrier kind of like pushes its way to make room for him, and then it absorbs him. And maybe like you wait for it to like jut him out at these incredible speeds.
There's a moment of like mid step, like, am I gonna watch Izana just go flying?
And then he just continues through undisturbed. The barrier remains.
So that's what it looks like.
You just need the stones to weigh you down, you know.
And I think as the Dayquil is wearing off, if we don't mind, we'll end it right there.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
that was beaut.
Is there anything that was not clear that I could maybe reiterate?
EXP. EXP. Get that shit out of here. EXP.
Refresh me on every single name of every single NPC.
Yes, I will.
I think we have a sheet.
Can you,
We
can
have
you
a sheet
fix
in
the
the back.
sheet because
I want
it's not
CJ.
right?
Oh, the sheet's not right.
Well, I'm bad at keeping it up. To date.
Oh, that's okay. I will change them. I'm trying to keep homage to
Umpilo.
names of the land, but they are hard to spell.
Look, I want Greg somewhere.
One
That's
Greg.
old
It
Greg.
just feels wrong. You will meet some Steves and some Gregs, but right now,
Yeah, it's the Steves. Hey, the Steves
yeah,
are
God.
important
Greasy
to
Steve?
lore, okay?
Is Greasy there?
Sultry Steve.
Greasy? Oh,
Oh,
we'll talk later
sultry
about
Steve.
Greasy.
Gotta be somebody's
gotta
gotta
be
be greasy in this joint. There's gotta be one greasy.
If
Greasy
Greasy
is
is still
Desert
alive
guy.
right now, I don't even know.
Greasy? You
No,
think
God.
Greasy's
Be
still
all
alive?
Thank God. Thank God.
Out of your
Cockroaches, man.
mind.
Cockroaches, they survive. If anybody was gonna survive, it was Greasy.
Oh,
No, it's
yeah.
only Wheels that comes back from the dead like that, baby. You'll never,
Comes back from the
you'll
dead.
never be free of them.
He found a way.
While I live.
So,
God damn it.
are there any bonds that have been formed or have been completed? I believe there's one.
We formed a bond of servitude for this king for the day.
Within the party.
We had one.
I feel like I potentially.
Well, we had
Okay,
one
go.
about reaching the destination, right?
Yes. Who was that with?
That was with
Is that
everybody.
Basilar? That was with everybody. Okay. Then that bond
Total friendship.
gives you experience.
Yeah.
Hey.
Our first bond for all.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Always.
Very good. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Were those guards gonna start something? Did we overcome them?
Yes.
Are they notable?
Yeah.
Oh.
Eh. I mean, there are many scenarios you could have taken that would have made them notable.
Yeah, okay.
but but you handled it well enough to gain the experience. Did we loot any memorable treasure? I don't think so.
Could have.
Not today.
Could have.
Although
Smart
we could
choice.
say the memories that we created here together is treasure enough.
I didn't say it.
Greatest
was
loot of all.
So mark
Boo.
experience for every yes
Good.
that you've answered
Beautiful.
today. Go on over to our YouTube where you can see all the previous episodes of Ash and Blood, as well as all the other content that we've created. You can find us on Twitter with daily memes and updates, Instagram, where we rarely post anything. I'm so sorry. Send us an email at info@TheHexagonTTRPG.com. Any queries or perhaps you want to collab with us, you want to sponsor us, we're open, we're willing, we're able. Other than that, you can come on our Discord and see the gifts that we post every week. And we will hopefully see you on Thursday for
World building?
World
building.
Building.
No idea. Something.
I'll let you
We
know
have a
by
chat.
tomorrow morning. I have an idea that I'm working on,
Yeah.
but I would need to talk to you.
So come in our
Senor.
Discord so we can update you on that tomorrow. And until then, we are the Hexagon. We are Hexagon. And you're trash, okay?